Commander Zexthal stood on the bridge of the dreadnought Void Crusher. His 4 arms crossed in satisfaction as he gazed at the small blue planet through the reinforced viewport. Earth hung before them like a delicate marble, completely unaware of the fate that awaited it. "Pathetic," he muttered, his voice a harsh rasp through his breathing apparatus. Another primitive species to add to the Empire's collection. The Galactic Empire had conquered 17,000 civilizations across 43 galaxies. Each species had followed the same predictable pattern: initial defiance, desperate resistance, and finally inevitable submission. The humans would be no different. "Open a communication channel to the planet's surface," Zexthal commanded. All frequencies. The holographic display flickered to life, showing the chaotic bustle of human cities. Traffic moved in neat patterns, lights twinkled in the darkness, and the creatures scurried about their meaningless daily routines, blissfully ignorant of their impending doom. "Attention, humans of Earth!" Zexthal's voice boomed across every communication device on the planet. "I am Commander Zexthal of the Galactic Empire's 47th Conquest Fleet. Your planet has been selected for integration into our glorious domain. You have 1 standard galactic hour to surrender unconditionally and prepare your tribute. Resistance is futile." He leaned back in his command throne, expecting the usual response. Panicked transmissions, desperate pleas for mercy, or perhaps foolish threats from their primitive military. Instead, silence stretched across the void. Then, a single transmission crackled through the static. Yeah, thanks for the heads up. We're gonna run now." Zexthal's mandibles clicked in confusion. What did they say? His communications officer, a 6-eyed Vorthack named Pilox, checked the translation matrix. "According to our linguistic algorithms, sir, they said they're going to run." "Run?" Zexthal laughed, a sound like grinding metal. "Run where? They're trapped on a single planet. There's nowhere to." The alert klaxons suddenly shrieked throughout the ship. Zexthal's tactical display exploded with warnings as his sensor operator frantically worked at her console. "Sir, the planet? It's moving." "What do you mean it's moving?" "The entire planet, sir. It's accelerating away from its star." Through the viewport, Zexthal watched in stunned disbelief as Earth began to glow with an impossible blue energy. The planet's rotation increased, and massive engines, previously disguised as mountain ranges, ignited with brilliant plasma fire. Earth shot forward like a bullet, leaving its moon tumbling behind in confused orbit. "How is this possible?" Zexthal demanded. "Our intelligence reports showed they barely achieved interplanetary travel." "Sir," Pilox stammered, "we're receiving another transmission." A human voice, calm and almost apologetic, filled the bridge. "Sorry about this, but we've been through this whole galactic conquest thing before. About 14 times, actually. We've gotten pretty good at relocating. Good luck conquering an empty solar system, though." Earth streaked past the Imperial fleet at impossible speeds, its makeshift engines pushing it toward the edge of the solar system. Smaller ships detached from what had appeared to be cities, revealing themselves as escort vessels that had been cunningly disguised as urban centers. "Sir, should we pursue?" asked the tactical officer. Zexthal watched helplessly as Earth disappeared into hyperspace, leaving only a brief gravitational distortion and his wounded pride. His perfect conquest record, maintained across 3 centuries of military service, lay in shambles. "No," he said quietly. "Mark this system as uninhabitable in our star charts." "But sir, what about the other planets? Mars, Jupiter?" "Trust me," Zexthal interrupted, slumping in his command chair. "If the humans are gone, there's nothing worth conquering here." As the Imperial fleet prepared to withdraw, nobody noticed the small probe that detached from the retreating planet, quietly transmitting Earth's new coordinates to a hidden network of refugee species scattered across the galaxy. Somewhere in deep space, Earth's engines finally powered down as the planet settled into a temporary orbit around a red dwarf star. In the rebuilt city of New Geneva, Director Sarah Chan smiled as she updated humanity's logbook. Relocation number 15 complete. Total Imperial fleets confused, 847. Next stop, Andromeda Galaxy.